battling it all the way, eh?
Finish now that you're coming in downhill too. Good race.
Okay. Come on, Kate, be the one! Okay.
Really good. Standing up. Det var bara den enda grejen som utanför. Det gick alltid som det skulle.
One second. She had a 128. Yeah, 28 to 29. Come on, let's go. Come on, Jimmy! Do it!
I would guess she doesn't really hear it.
A little bit bumpy, but it was really nice.
Where were the difficult corners today?
I think into this panorama turn, after the whistle, there I had...
Tell us about your run.
Okay, at the bottom, at the top, I had a little mistake. There was very icy, and I got the gate, but then I had a good run. Yes.
Did you seem to pick it up as you were going further on the run? Were you getting faster as you went down?
No, I wouldn't say that. When you're looking at the last intermediate time, I was 2 seconds before Katie, and the finish, I'm just only 1 second front of her, and I think I'm becoming slower in the last passage. But in technical part, I had a good line today. I had a little bit luck because it isn't so easy to run this course. Okay, I'm happy now.
You were the favorite. You did very well in the time trials. You are the leader. You know, you are the favorite.
Okay, I'm a downhill specialist, you know, but I still have problems in the other disciplines. But at the moment, it was a good run, and it's a nice day, and I love staying in Whistler, yes. Every winning is a nice moment for someone, and okay, this would be the first time in Canada, and it's a really nice country, and it's a nice public too here.
Do you see Seisinger as a reigning champion? Do you ever think yourself as a reigning champion?
No, I wouldn't say that. I can do well in the down, that's okay, but there are also other big champions, you know, Vreni Schneider, Pamela Wieberg, and okay.
Oh, good run.
Thanks. I'm real happy today. My 2 training runs yesterday, I was going fast in my first run and missed the gate and really scared myself on the course. And then the second run yesterday, I skied it more to see the line, skied it a little more round so I could see my way down the course and felt confident with it after my second run. So today I went out thinking I'm going to do a combination of the two, that I see the line and I go stinking fast, and a combination of both of those got me on the podium today.
But there's improvement and then there's improvement. Why such a big jump ahead?
Well, in the first training run yesterday, I was 3rd on the top before I missed the gate, and I knew if I skied exactly that same way, took the same approach today and didn't try to change anything, that I'd be fast on the top, and I took some more chances than maybe a couple of other people. I cut the line a little tighter and I maybe tucked it out a bit more, and it paid off.
Did you, in your fondest dreams, think you could end up possibly in the top 3?
Well, you always go out wanting to win the race, and I had a feeling today it was going to be really good. I was sitting in the lodge having a snack before my run, and I had a feeling that I was going to make a medal podium today, and then I did.
Great day for the Canadian team in general.
Thanks. I think everyone skied really well here, and it's wonderful to have our first World Cup race here in Whistler, and we look forward to racing here again in the future.
Through all the cancellation, all the threats and everything else, I guess it all ends up well.
It turned out really well. I think the Europeans and Americans are very happy with the course conditions and how safe it is, and what a really good, challenging course it is here in Canada. Thanks.
Thanks. Well, how'd you feel about your run today, Kate?
You know, I'm really pleased with the way I'm skiing. Coming out of the top, I just really wanted to punch it, really wanted to stand on the skis, and I'm pleased with what I've done. Unfortunately, you know, coming into coaches, that was one section I really wanted to clean up today, and I just got a little low in two gates. I didn't carry any speed from the top of the course to the bottom, but, you know, I got to be pleased with the performance I put in today.
Still got that confidence, you can do it, there's no question about it, right?
I never lack the confidence. Every race has been great for me this season. I've been in the top 7 all season, so you know, I can't be disappointed. It's much more consistent than I've ever been.
The fact that you got the race in after potential delays and whatnot, did that sort of, were you able to forget all that?
You know, the first couple of days were a little bit more relaxed, but I think being at home, there's so many things outside of ski racing that you're handling, and maybe it was good for the Canadians to just sort of have a couple days to, you know, sit down with the Canadian people and talk with the media and, you know, get through all that and then concentrate on our own racing.
You've got to be very happy today with Michelle's finishing.
I'm really pleased for Michelle. You know, she's been coming on strong all year, and we just were together at the Canadian Championships. Michelle and I haven't had a break since the beginning of the season, and it's been difficult. We've been pulling each other along, really supporting each other, getting us through the difficult times, getting us through the accident that took place in Garmisch. And, you know, I think Michelle and I sticking together, proving that we can be strong as a team, and that we can carry this into next season.
Well, it's a happy day and it's a sad day, of course, as we know this is Karen Lee's last run.
You know, she's very happy. She's smiling. Her parents are smiling. Her mother can finally breathe again after 10 years of downhill racing.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I'll have to bet that other $1 again on you next year, Kate.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't win anything for you today.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Karen.
Your parents will have to wait.
Claire Shalin and Jana Scrip will be racing the line.
Bring her here.
Of een training?
Nee. Nee. Van de gemeente sowieso niet. Gestern Zeit, dat is zoveel bezig.
Hi, thankful.
Das machst du mal langsam, gell? Das ist ja verrückt, ihr zwei jetzt. Der Camilla und du, ey. Wahnsinn. Stark.
Favored in this race, and we had a little bit of trouble. What happened?
Well, it's a real technical course, and there's some big cranker turns up there, and the conditions aren't really that great just because they've had a tough time. The course workers have worked their butts off, and I extend a great thank you to those guys. We wouldn't have been able to even have this thing, but you know, with all the rain and everything, it made it real tough to get this thing in as good a shape as we would have liked it. But you know, I had real fast skis today, and I was actually having trouble keeping up with them because they were so fast, and my hips were just back a little bit, and I was just kind of riding it. I wasn't skiing aggressively. I was racing enough to give me a top 15, which is within my goals for the season. So I'm happy. You know, 11th place. It's not bad. It's you know, these girls are tough, and there's some girls that are really hungry right now because they want to move up in the standings for the end of the season and next year and things. So so I'm stoked. You know, I'm on cloud 9, and I'm not going to let anything bring me down, and I should be happy. You know, with the way I skied, and I was hanging it out. I had a couple of spots where it was a little bit dangerous for me, and I'm lucky I came through those without a crash or anything. So so I'm stoked, and it's good to see some of the technical girls. You know, Viberg and Schneider coming in there. They're battling it out for the overall, and it's really exciting to watch that go on. To see Michelle Ruthven come in, she's a really great girl, really nice, and I've been kind of working with her a little bit to try and get that tiger out in her to ski aggressively and believe that she can do it again. And so this is a good confidence booster for her, and for all three of them to be in the top 10, it's perfect. And for Karen Lee to go out in the top 10, I'm happy for them all. So, and it's awesome just to be in North America. I'm stoked to be here. And
Love those hamburgers, right?
yeah, I gotta love them.
Now, how difficult is it to ski a course that you really haven't seen? I mean, you had 2 runs on it yesterday. That was about the extent of it.
Well, I basically had 1 run on it yesterday because I had some technical difficulties with my skis on my first run. So I basically got 1 run on it, and I was a little bit lost today as to what I was going to do. I was trying to, you know, change things, and when you go into the race and you know you need to change a lot of things for your race run, it really kind of messes with your mind a little bit. So you know, I'm psyched that I came out and skied as well as I did, and it's tough, you know, and it's good to get it under my belt skiing on a new course, and if we get to come back here next year or the year after, you know, I'll know it a little better and be ready. So experience under my belt, it's great.
So you're off to Mammoth?
Yeah, we are. We're actually leaving this afternoon, which is kind of a bummer because I heard Whistler Rocks on Sunday night, but I got work to do still, so I'm going to come back up here in the spring for the NORAM finals and probably celebrate my birthday up here again for the 3rd year and party a little bit.
Peekaboo, Whistler rocks all the time.
Well, I heard Whistler rocks all the time, but Sunday night's local night, and that's what I'd like.